Welcome, welcome, all of my divine loves and divine lovette. Birthday, August the 23rd. Lovely and handsome divine loves and divine lovette. Subscribe, Virgos. Happy blessed birthday to you guys. You hear me? Oh my goodness. You guys made it to another year. I know you guys are going to be on them knees at least one time today. Um, I am too a Virgo, you guys. I'm September 1, Virgo. But you guys, let's have a brief moment of silence, if you will, for all of our Virgos on this planet and in the spiritual world and in the spiritual realm. In that moment of silence, you guys, let's send all of our Virgos light and love, because some Virgos did not make it here today. All right? Okay, let us begin, you guys. Thank you. Cameron, Camden, Tisha, Keisha, Nettie, Lace or Lance, Arbitrary, Helen, Henny, Benny, Cardi. I heard Cardi B. Oh, I heard Tone Loc. I heard Richard or Risha. Richard is what I heard. Okay. And Marissa. Okay, so you guys repeat after me, because we're going to also clear your energy out for your beautiful blessed day. I cancel, clear, and delete any energies I've picked up consciously or subconsciously through my social media profiles. I revoke any energetic permissions, consents, or agreements I've entered into subconsciously on any web platforms. I cut all energetic attachments and now free myself from everything that is negatively affecting me wholeheartedly. Virgo, you know, yeah, yeah. Divine Spirit, because I had to restart this video over, but Divine Spirit is congratulating you guys for being such phenomenal beings, for being very studious to complete your task here on Earth. Um, I'm hearing that so clear. And Divine Spirit is congratulating you guys. Even though you knew danger was near, you still, completed your task. You guys knew that ugly wouldn't last. Some of you guys knew it, and you completed your task. Very, very wonderful and phenomenal Virgos. Okay, so let's get down with the get down here. Let's see what I can actually find here. Virgos, things has to happen. I have to bring things closer. I'm going to start with the overall energy card, okay? To best tell you what Divine Spirit has to tell you, because this is a message from your whole spiritual guide, your spiritual team, your ancestors, um, and so forth and so on. Okay, so your whole spiritual team that consists of your whew, powerful spiritual team, your archangels, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and divine spirit, all your spiritual team there, your loved ones who passed over on the other side, they would like to say this to you. All right, Virgos. They're telling you, dearest Virgos, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and your dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone. Make that decision and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities showing up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for you, for your benefit. The point is that we are saying, go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works, Virgo? We love you so much here in the spiritual world, in the spiritual realm. You hear me? Wow. All I can say is wow. It's like, wow, we Virgos, what's going down here? All right. Okay. All right, so Virgos, we're going to see what we're getting into briefly here. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. I can. You guys got a beautiful, blessed day here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Divine Spirit. So many things to accomplish that you will accomplish that lies ahead. Any financial energy that you dread, you know what I'm saying? All the answers, they lie ahead for you, Virgo. I can't make that up, okay? All right, so here we go. Sorry about that, you guys. Woo, what is going on? More than one drop here. Okay, let's see. I don't like it when more than no, I'm okay. 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 So Virgo, you school somebody in your romantic world there. You put them on school blast, okay? So you're still schooling them, your person, whoever they are. And some of you guys are still learning your true identity, who you are and whose you are. Some of you guys are really still learning that, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Because it's strange because Virgos, you guys really thought that who you were was connected to your past childhood friends. Some of you guys thought, okay, well, I grew up that way, so that's the way I am. So you guys are being schooled about that. Some of you guys were dating a childhood person or a person that was connected to your youth in such a way, and you guys really thought that was it. But now you guys have released that energy, which is a good thing, and you guys are learning your true identity here. A lot of it actually goes back to your childhood, of course, but not the childhood friends or the childhood relationships. You understand? Okay, so let me be more clear with you guys. In regards to that, it's, when you guys really trying to find out who you are and whose you are, it's saying the positive aspect of classification and labeling identities, okay? Whether sexual identity, religious identity, or cultural identity, is that as a society, we are normalizing diversity and encouraging a world where there is no idealized normal. Only variations of humanity. However, what can get lost in this ever-growing web of identity boxes is the inherent value of your core self, okay? You inhabit a unique soul from the moment of conception, and how you are brought up from birth, Virgos, either values this even within very narrow cultural limitations, or fights against it, thereby creating discord, a sense of conflict, if you will, okay, in thyself, and how you experience your self-worth. So, what could have shaped how you view, experience, and express yourself, Virgos? Often our identity can feel unclear to us. It can help to ask what aspects of yourself, all right, would it feel painful to have ignored, silenced, or marked coming up? What aspect of that? And then that would tell you your core self. But nevertheless, you guys, a lot of you guys, this is connected to your, your childhood, in your school in childhood. So a lot of you, I'm telling you, Virgos, the way you guys operate in your romantic area and all through your areas of life, okay, it's connected to this. Um, Certain school um, things that were attached, certain things you guys experienced in, I say, like elementary school, junior high type of thing. All right, so anyway, school and nursery are often the first time a child is separated from their mother and father for a considerable amount of time, uh, relying on inner resilience to survive their unfamiliar surroundings. It is normal for a securely attached child to feel anxious about this separation, but with consistently good enough care at home, healthy coping strategies are established and the child tends to settle well in time. A child who has experienced inconsistent care at home may find the shift to school easier than a securely attached child. These children have had to develop unhealthy coping mechanisms to survive, okay? Like shutting down their need for care and safety, or erratically seeking the care and attention they are not receiving at home. Reflect on your transition from home to school and how you related to your teachers and friends. How was it influenced by your experience of family? Okay, yeah. So a child who has experienced inconsistent care at home may find the shift to school easier than a securely attached child. Wow. These children have had to develop unhealthy coping mechanisms to survive. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Virgos. So you guys had to, those who did not receive that consistent, strong care at home and everything wasn't great at home, you guys had developed a different type of coping mechanism. That's what I'm telling you. You guys, all of that is attached to your romantic life here, okay? Um, yeah. And a lot of you guys had to release a lot of those childhood friends. And some of you guys, it came from, oh my goodness. Yeah. So a lot of you guys, definitely, people, some of you guys had some envy about other people, some jealousies about other people, like how their situations. It's hard to see a Virgo doing that, but also, a lot of people were envy and jealous of you guys. So, this quote unquote, and a lot of you guys may have looked at the other people and say, "Oh my goodness, why can't I?" That type of thing. Not so much as envy or jealousy, but and it caused a lot of other activities in your life. Some of you guys had to be addicted to something, whether it was drugs, gambling. So some of you guys developed a coping mechanism that was not healthy, which caused addiction in your life here. This is what it's telling you guys. And yeah. And it's crazy because, believe it or not, it went back to your family history. Some of your family may have been, overindulged and I'm talking about the grandparents now. It comes back to your grandparents. Whatever holistic ideas you guys have, it goes back to your grandparents. A lot of you guys hold those grandparents very dear and near. And losing your grandparents can cause a lot of difficulties. Losing your father cause a lot of difficulties in your life here, okay? Yeah. Some of you guys, you became emotionally unavailable. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you already had these issues that you were, from childhood. and you already developed a whole new coping mechanism. Well, a lot of things did not help and add to it. So, bottom line is, you guys gravitated towards, some other things in life, trying to override your needs, all right? And then it made you guys, more curious about whatever, you know what I'm saying, was out there to offer you guys at that time. So, that's the type of thing that I see here. Yeah. And all of this affects your self-worth, Virgos, okay? You guys had a situation that, with your siblings, some of you lost the contact and relationship with your siblings because of that. Because you thought that your needs were not being met here. And you guys definitely, yeah. So you guys are definitely longing that not only financial stability connection in a relationship, but also you guys are longing, the romantic relationships that you guys have lost in your life and you guys had to leave in your life. A lot of you guys still long those relationships, because like I said, you had to let some go. All right, yeah, it's showing it here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So a lot of you guys, you know, who still carry the relationship of your parents with you, the relationship you had, whether you guys had to be passive aggressive or over aggressive, you know what I'm saying, to develop a coping mechanism here. And my condolences to Virgos, because, you guys still are, grieving that death and bereavement, if you will, or death, you know, of your parents, of your losses. So you guys are still longing a lot here. Um, and again, these connections are all through here. And it really, so that's what's going on with my Virgo. Virgos, you got a lot going on there. And it's okay. Because there's a lot of conflict when it comes to, and let me clear this conflict up, okay? And my condolences, my deep condolences to all of my Virgos, because it's affecting you guys in every which way, okay? And you guys deem humor. You guys really, go for the humor. You guys really want to, what do you call, laugh, all right, instead of cry. So you guys try to manipulate it by humor. Okay, that's beautiful. But let me tell you a simple thing, because you guys have been on my channel, okay? But the acronym for death, all right, any type of death, all right, DEATH. The acronym for death is a person who did, D-E, everything, A, appointed, T, to, H, him or her. So it's a person who did everything that was appointed to him or her in this lifetime. And that's why it's time for them to go. What else can they do? Do you want to hang around at the job when you, that's the way death is. See, time to go. You did what you're supposed to do. This world, it takes a lot to do one thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so you guys are struggling with some feelings of hate about this trauma that you guys experience. It's like sexual trauma. A lot of you guys have experienced that. It's caused you guys a lot of anxiety. Oh my goodness, yeah. So it's a lot going on here, that's why you guys try to just, laugh more and have humor more and just, yeah. So it's some sexual traumas here, and it has a lot. Everything has a lot, and it's, you guys have some really hate that you're dealing with, some undercover, what you call undercover self-hate, right? So anyway, hate is extreme, right? It's an extreme feeling of dislike or disgust, all right, arising when we are confronted with something or someone that conflicts with our experience, love, and fairness. It could be triggered, okay, you guys? So it could be triggered by big concepts like political ideologies, or smaller things like how we were spoken to and treated by those around us. If Virgos, if you can bring forth something you believe you hate, what lies underneath, all right, this intense feeling, anger, rage, or contempt, or grief, shame even, okay? Sometimes Feeling hate is appropriate, and the first and most important thing we can give our hates and ourselves is validation, especially when we have experienced or witnessed unfair treatment or trauma. This kind of validation stops us, though, from internalizing what you call toxic experiences that can lead to self disgust. Hate can tell us something about what we fear and how we love. What does your hate, Virgos, tell you about yourself and your own desires, longings, and wounds? Okay, so study that hate. If you guys really don't like something, you have that, because I don't even use that in my in my wording a lot. Like only if it comes around. If it shows me in the cards or so forth. But I don't try to use the word per se. But divine spirit wants you guys to sit with it and see how it affects you, and see what it brings up for you guys. Okay, what does it tell you about yourself and your own desires and longings? All right, what you guys desire in this world and what you guys are longing. Okay. And I'm so sorry to hear about this trauma, because I'm a trauma, person exactly too. So I have an experience. If you guys look at my story, but you gotta go way back. I have part 1, part 2, and part 3, and I think I don't know if I got a chance to do part 4, but nevertheless, check my story. You'd be like, what in the world, right? So I had a dose of traumas in my life, very, very vigorous dose, like us Virgos do. All right, it seems like it surrounds us mostly, but nevertheless, traumas can be a event such as an assault or serious accident. All right, uh, or different experiences like emotional and physical abuse. Trauma that happens in childhood can stay with a person in ways that become invisible to the person who experienced it, and to health professionals wanting to help. Eating disorders can come about. Addictions and unsafe sexual practices can often be linked to unresolved childhood traumas and internalizing the shame. All right? With trauma comes triggers, things that suddenly remind you the person of that person, you know, of the trauma, right? Triggers can be anything, all right? Triggers can be anything and can be it can be in and out of your awarenesses. Reflect on your own life, Virgos, and the traumas you may have experienced from loss and loss and bereavements, like death and bereavements, to accidents or illness, to less obvious traumas such as a persistent bullying or criticism in your lifetime. Think about how you were supported or not through them. Do you still carry these Virgo traumas today? All right. And if so, how do they affect your life? So what I learned is that when this computer does the lighting, it's the angels alerting you guys that this is what they're asking you. And I see what they were asking you. They said, they said, Virgos, do you still carry these traumas today? And if so, how do they affect your life? Okay, because you guys are struggling in that area, especially when it comes to quote unquote sex. So a lot of you guys had this, these experiences here, okay, with sexual traumas. Yeah, sex is the most intimate, physical, and often emotional connection that we forge with each other as humans, as adults. Now, how do you connect with your desires and your sexual self today, Virgos? And how it threads back to your childhood, okay? The way you're sexually emerged and whether your emotional and physical intimacy needs were met and respected all carry a significance in this lifetime, in your adult life, as does your first experience with sexual pleasure and sexual urges, and any shame or lack thereof associated with it. How safe did you guys, how safe did you Virgos feel around your mother and father to be a complete and complex human being? Consider how they influence the way you feel about your body and all its natural possesses? Does it mirror how you experience and express your needs and desires to a romantic partner today? Hmm, hmm, hmm. If you have experienced sexual abuse or trauma, how does this impact the way you engage with sex and your own sexuality today? All right, so a lot of you guys, it caused you guys a lot of anxiety, okay? Um, a lot of you guys, have to really have humor. I'm going to tell you about our Virgos. If we can't have humor in our romantic life, forget it. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to promote the physical intimacy. We Virgos have to have this, a lot of us have this, you know, from day one, okay? This all is the energy that surrounded us during birth. We got to have some laughter, okay? Virgos, it's very important that you guys definitely set boundaries here because, this energy is very important, you see? Yeah, just so you guys cannot carry anger, okay? Because anger is a luxury we all can afford. You guys have released that anger anyway, like I was telling you guys, and you try to replace it with laughter and humor. However, that's a big deal. That's it's important to set the boundaries because a lot of times you can't compensate, and a lot of times you can't find humor. Okay, a lot of times you just cannot. So you guys definitely, it's a must that you set a life full of boundaries, not just here and there. Virgo is telling you guys to uh, employ these boundaries, right, through all of your aspects of life. All right, spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, however. All right, financial. You guys have to set boundaries. Um, yes, or guess what? You know, everything else seeps in. Anger starts first. All right. So you guys, authentic. Being authentic and healthy. You guys, authentic and healthy personal boundaries are the internal fences that keep us emotionally and physically safe and are a vital component of maintaining a balanced self. All right, the way we were attuned to as children. Whew, how well a parent could anticipate and meet our needs, and not least negotiate our boundaries. Pushing greatly impacts the, you know, pushing greatly impacts the internal boundaries that guide us as an adult, okay, and how we relate to emotional and physical intimacy. If Virgos, you grew up in an environment where your boundaries were constantly overstepped, either through having a lack of personal space or always being monitored closely, or there was a complete lack of boundaries with no one making sure you were safe, then your boundaries are likely to be blurred. How do you relate to boundaries today? And how do you think it is related to the attunement you received as a child? So we know, you know, we know, Virgos. We know. You hear me? Yeah, we know. All right. So that's what's going on, Virgos, with my Virgos, okay? But you remember you got something good coming, and I hope you guys remember that these things will come in all orchestrated way by Spirit, arriving in divine timing, okay? Divine Spirit is telling you guys that these good things are coming to you guys in divine timing. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys in the romantic department. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. See what's going on with my Virgos in the romantic department. I love you, Virgos, for sure. A lot of my Virgos don't even know. I don't know if they don't know the channel or they don't. Anyway, yeah. So, like I see, you guys are not playing around here in this romantic department. Somebody you guys are trying to, you know, if not now, you guys are trying to, you will be trying to get to know someone, but you guys are not playing because you guys know that you have to set these boundaries. So you guys are not going to play with that, okay? This is not a past life person. This is not a romantic thing, all right? Virgos, you don't sleep around. You guys are here with this, belief factor that, you're not playing around, okay? You'll get to know them, okay? Yeah, you'll get to know them first. That's what you're doing. So, Virgos, if you're just meeting this person, in the romantic area, you guys are not playing. You're getting to know someone, okay? Okay. Yeah. Wow. Wow. A lot of you guys have some romantic feelings for someone you are married to. Some of you guys still have romantic feelings for them. All right. Yeah. Yep. Some of you guys still, and the reason you guys are trying to, forgive them, okay? You guys are, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in these present moments. So you guys are learning to forgive this person that you guys still have romantic feelings for that involves a marriage here. And a lot of you guys, like I said, are not playing around with this specific person in your romantic area here because you guys, are learning these values and you guys are incorporating them as a potential spouse, okay? That's what I see here. But Divine Spirit is telling you guys, make sure you're loving yourself first and pay attention to these red flags, okay? If there's any, okay? Not saying that there's any, but Divine Spirit will caution you guys, okay? There will be cautions of any red flags, okay? Some of you guys know there are because in that marriage you had to forgive and learn how to forgive them. But you guys, loving yourself first, it actually makes you guys more romantically attractive to this person when they see that you're loving yourself first. You're not really having any type of trip thing going on here, okay? Yeah. Some of you guys, again, this is not a past life person here, okay? I just want to let you guys know that very clear, Virgo. This is not somebody you guys set a atonement with, okay? Now, I'm going into my married Virgos really briefly here. My married Virgos, trying to get into you guys here. What is my married Virgos doing here? Divine Spirit, what's my married Virgos doing here? Hey, Virgos, what's my married... Oh, okay, let me put this here. What's my married Virgos doing here? Aw, Virgos. Some of you guys going through it here. But you will stay together. Some of you guys don't want to. But you will stay together here. Yeah, some of you guys putting up with a lot of junk that you don't want. Somebody is in your marriage. Someone is... Okay, that's what it is. Woo, Virgos. Congratulations to my Virgos, okay? Nothing says love it like one in the oven. Some of you guys got a new baby on board here. Bink, bink, bink. And it's a boy. It's a boy Virgo. How about that? Comment in the comments. It's a boy Virgo. Yeah, you guys got a king baby here. Alright? That's a beautiful thing. So you guys got to, yeah, but Virgos, your spouse has a very low vibe. You guys have a spouse that's a very low vibration spouse here. Alright? Yeah, and you guys trying to put up with them every way you can. So a lot of you guys have to go out, borrow money, and do all kinds of stuff. But it's like they're very low vibe, and they're kind of sickly too. They may have seizures, asthma, insomnia, sugar, stuff like that. You know, and you guys may be with like a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, or a, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is coming up here, and you guys also may be with a, help me out, you guys, another Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? So, those energies are strict on the table here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because some of you guys have to keep trying to juggle, you know, your energies. You know, it's very difficult to keep this together, and your money too. All right, so you guys have to make a decision. Some of you guys had this fifth dimensional wedding. Wow, some of you guys had this fifth dimensional wedding here twice. Look, you guys had a fifth dimensional wedding here. So you guys had everybody there you wanted, everybody there you did not want. All right, and you feel like that was a joke here, you know what I'm saying? Especially the way this person is behaving, okay? And you guys trying to still stay together, okay? Yeah. So you guys, if you want a career in your marriage, you know, you guys want to, because the last card is, you know, the card before the very last is showing that you guys, you know, feel like, you know, you're financially stable by yourself. Okay, a lot of you guys feel like, you know, this is, it's like you guys are operating by yourself in this marriage financially. I don't know about any other, you know, Virgos, but talk to me in the comment. It seems like you guys are really operating by your own finances in this marriage. It's not like you guys have a two-ply marriage here, and that really hurts to hear, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so you guys, your person, they want a new beginning with you guys. And Virgos, you have good things coming towards you guys for sure here, okay? I do see that. Yeah, I do see that. Let me see something here, okay? Yeah. Okay, mm, yeah, so you guys, the new beginning, maybe you guys feel like, you know, hey, I just want to be single here. A lot of you guys coming out with this idea, but you feel like that because of your finance. This is what you're doing in your financial areas in this marriage. You're operating off of your own finances alone. And I'm so sorry to hear that for my married Virgos. Believe me, I don't like it. Okay? So, Virgos, we want to tap into your money. Okay, what is the condition? Oh, okay. Wow. Divine Spirit wants you. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, I gotta tap into these other messages here. Divine Spirit alluded me to these cards, and it wasn't supposed to be. Okay, he just flipped a card out just now, Virgos, and he flipping another one here. Okay. Some of you guys know that we're not in charge of messaging for real. Like, it's not like we get to pick and choose or anything like that for real, for real. It's like Divine Spirit is controlling everything, all right? Still, you know what I'm saying? Regardless. All right, so the first one that dropped, why did I feel that? It's a lot of you guys, woo, I can't breathe. A lot of you guys feel like, you know, you wish you would have waited until you knew that was Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong, or Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. All right, a lot of you guys feel like that. All right, because this person that you guys married is your karmic false twin, and and you know what? If you guys look way back, I told Virgo they get ready to marry this person who's not. It's way back there, and I said this person is just marrying you for something. I remember it was crazy. And I think it was of status because you guys had the bag, you know, and Virgo, you were feeling good. And it felt good because you were feeling good. But it wasn't you by yourself. It wasn't supposed to be you feeling good by yourself. But Virgo, you feel so good by yourself that you were carrying them. All right. So anyway, this is a false karmic twin. And you guys, some of you guys wish that you would have. See, I said, look. And Divine Spirit wanted me to put these cards. I'm going to do something else. But it said, does not like spending money if it's not their money. Oh, this is a cheapskate. Okay, so whoever this is, all right, They're your biggest low-key hater. Oh, Jesus. Forgive me, you guys. They're not even a committal type, and they got married to you guys. I don't know who they're close to in your family, but the things that they're doing to you, they're operating off of somebody in your family. They're low-key working for a family member. Wow. That you guys, some of you guys, they're working for an ex. They married you because they knew your ex. Dang, Virgos, I'm pissed right now. But give me a 2 second because I am pissed. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. They want to have friends with benefits. I'm going to see. Okay. Yeah, so they'll do anything to make you guys happy and smile, to try to, to try to. So that's a good, that could be good. It could be like, I don't know. Anyway, they want to have friends with benefits, okay? That's what they want to have, all right? This is a very cold and generous backstabber. Whoever this person is you guys marry, I can't make this up. Virgo, that made me want to officially put my cards up for the whole year. I'm not even going to say no more, Virgo. I'm not even going to say no more. When you find out, you find out. Okay? This person has already been in a long-term relationship, married to you. So they already been with somebody for a long period of time. And Virgos, don't feel any type of way, because you know why? Because that's who we are. We love people based on what they, quote unquote, what they really display to us. All right? We really do, and that's what the Virgo, the Virgin is about. It's like, you guys get some B-Day money, okay? You guys will get some B-Day money. You hear me? And that's what I want to see. You guys, it's not coming from Chime, but you guys get some B-Day money. You hear me? That's what I want to see. You guys is shmoney, okay? And I apologize for not getting into it. Yeah, because some of you guys got a financial miracle that's going to really be, bestowed upon you, so to speak, okay? It's not from your job either, okay? It's not from your job. Some of you guys, I'm hearing you're not working, okay? All right? And it's not a bad thing. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing like you guys are doing all right, Some of you guys got this credit. You definitely got approved for this credit card here. Yeah, did I say this? Because this came up twice. You guys will get some money for this insurance claim. You guys, come on now. Virgos, if you haven't put in the lawyer for this insurance claim, you guys better make sure you do. Whatever insurance claim it is, there's no more spell on you, Virgo. Forgive this. I just put this on here by mistake. Well, no, I did. Okay, but anyway, it said no spell on you. So, no spell is on you. There will be a financial miracle coming to you guys through a credit card, through your birthday money, or through the insurance claim. But there's no spell on you. What a beautiful note to leave on, Virgos, okay? And I'm sorry for the lengthy time, you guys. I'm going to get a 12-step message, channel message, or a spiritual message, okay? Virgos, Divine Spirit wants you to change the situations. You know what I'm saying? We already said it, but it's telling you guys, change you must or die you will. Now, I'm going to elaborate on that, because the first thing that came up was what people think in a marriage. You know how people say, how the marriage say, death do you part. Okay, so real simple terms, when the relationship dies, it will do you a part. Really that simple, okay? Change you must or die you will. So if you guys are not working on this change in this relationship, the relationship will die. All right? And for your low vibe person, they better change, or else they're going to find themselves outside on the corner asking for change. That's what I see here. All right? And keep messing around with Virgo. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, namaste. I saw 444 on the clock, so Virgos, pay attention to that. You guys are so protected. Namaste. And have a beautiful, safe, shmoney B-Day.